So read what is given and write the relevant formula and differentiate with respect to time. 16 pi or pi into 16 is constant, take it out, apply d by dt for h. What is the area of square? Side into side, that is here x into x square. The radius of circular blotting is increasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per minute. 5 constant, take out, d by dt of t is 1, d by dx of x is 1. Initial velocity means velocity when time is 0. Welcome to the session, dear students. In today's class, I am starting with a new chapter, that is application of derivatives. Now you have learnt differentiation or derivatives. So now we'll apply the differentiation to solve so many situations in daily life. So now one such concept is rate measures. So now rate measures. In application of derivatives, in today's session, I am dealing with what? Rate measures. See, first you should know the notation d by dt. My dear students, d by dt means rate of change. What is d by dt? Rate of change. So, rate of change of area means d by dt of a, dA by dt. Rate of change of volume means d by dt of v. So, what is d by dt stands for? Differentiation with respect to t. And differentiation with respect to t means what? Rate of change. Change with respect to time. Rate of change of circumference means d by dt of c. Rate of change of area means d by dt of a. Rate of change of perimeter means d by dt of p. Like that, rate of change of anything we write like this. And you know some definitions of your high school, that is velocity. Velocity means what? Rate of change of displacement, d by dt of s, if s is displacement. So acceleration is what? Rate of change of velocity, d by dt of v, like that. So now this is the basic application. So now we'll read the problem. When you read the problem, they'll give some information. The given information write in the form d by dt or whatever they have given, and later use the relevant formula depending on the mensuration. Sometimes they'll give problems based on cone, circle, cylinder, square, rectangle. So read what is given and write the relevant formula and differentiate with respect to time. So differentiation with respect to time means d by dt. d by dt means what? Rate of change. Change means what? Maybe increase or decrease. Decrease means we'll write minus sign. Increase means we'll write plus sign. Or if you don't write positive sign, it is understood it is positive. So now, so first question, a cylindrical tank is 8 meters in diameter. So they are talking about cylindrical tank, they told 8 meters in diameter. So first, always to solve the problem, write what is given. What is given? They are talking about cylindrical tank, they gave diameter. What is the diameter given? 8 meters. And water is flown into it at the rate of 36 cubic centimeter per second. Please read it. Water is poured into it. So they are told there is a cylindrical tank. In that tank they are pouring what? Water. They are pouring what? Water. When you pour water at the rate of 36 cubic meters or cubic meter per second. Cubic meter means they are talking about volume. Volume is how much? 36 cubic meters, meter cube per second. They are not talking about just meter cube. Per second means rate of change of volume. They give d by dt of v. Please understand, here they don't mention the word volume. They have not mentioned the word volume. Ili volume ant helilla, but unit will help you to decide. So water is poured into it. Water is poured into it means volume increases. Volume of water increases means 36 cubic meter cube or cubic meter, cc they can write. So 36 meter cube per second is volume, rate of change of volume. This is given. Find the rate at which water level is rising. Find the rate means d by dt. Level means what? Level means here to here. Level means what? Height. Find the rate at which height of water level increases. This is the question mark. So when you read the question, they give diameter. From the diameter, get the, see they have given diameter. From the diameter get the value of radius. That implies, what is radius, my dear students? Radius is half of diameter. That is 8 by 2. 8 by 2 is what? 4 meters. So now you got the value of radius. Radius is 4 meters. and they gave rate of change of volume. Water is poured into the tank, means when you pour water, what increases? Volume increases. So they gave rate of change of volume. What is rate of change of volume? 36 meter cube per second. They want you to find the rate at which the height of the water or level of water, level means height, changes. So now they are talking about cylinder. What is the volume of cylinder? Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Pi r square h. So in the problem they are told, so water is poured into a cylindrical tank. When you pour water, volume increases, at the same time height also increases. What is the rate of change of height they are telling? So V is equal to 1 pi r square by h, r square h. So now differentiate both sides with respect to t. If I do, I'll get the value. So now radius is half of the diameter. Radius is also given. Radius does not vary. So now volume is pi into radius is 4 square into h, I'll write. When you pour water, radius will be same. So that is volume is pi into 4 square is what? 16h. So now differentiate both sides. Now differentiate both sides with respect to what? T. If you do that, you will get d by dt. D by dt of V is equal to d by dt of pi into 16h. Simplify this further. So dV by dt is equal to 16 into pi, take it out, 16 pi, you take it out, apply d by dt for what? H. 16 pi or pi into 16 is constant, take it out, apply d by dt for h. So now we got dv by dt 16 pi into dh by dt. Substitute the values. What is dv by dt? They give 36. In the place of dv by dt, I'll put 36. And equal to 16 pi into dh by dt. We don't know the value of dh by dt. Let dh by dt be as it is. Now simplify. So dh by dt we need, that is equal to, transfer this to this side. So LHS we have 36 into 16 pi comes down and it will come divided by 16 pi. Now cancel the terms. Both are divisible. Okay, both are divisible by 4. 4 4s are 4 9s are. So we got dh by dt. I'll write the final answer here. So dh by dt means rate of change of water level. That is what is left out? 9 by 4. Height is measured in what? Meters here, by second, meter per second. So therefore, at what rate water level increases is the question. What is the final answer? So therefore, the conclusion is simple. Water level increases, because we got positive, increases at the rate of, what is the rate we got? 9 by 4 meter per second. 9 by 4 meter per what? Second. Means 9 by 4 meters it increases for 1 second. So we got the answer here. This is the answer. So they are talking in this problem about cylinder. They will not give volume of cylinder. First thing, when they talk about volume of cylinder, you should know the basic formula or relevant formula. What is the volume of cylinder? Pi r square h. This you should know. And everything will be given. So they give diameter. From diameter, half of the diameter if you do, you will get radius. Then they told water is poured into it at the rate of meter cube per second, means rate of change of volume is given. This you should understand. And then they want at what rate level of water increases. Level of water means height of water, means they were asking dh by dt. And radius is given, substitute, you will get the required value. In the last problem, they are talking about what? Cylinder. So diagram says this is cylinder and radius of cylinder. You know, you pour water or not, radius does not vary. So radius r is constant. But when you pour the water, the height of the water increases, or volume of the water goes on increasing. The volume of the water goes on increasing. So they told water is poured into it. When you pour water into it, so volume varies. So means volume occupied by the water varies. Along with that, the height also varies. As the water enters, height increases. And to solve that, first you should know volume. What is volume? Pi r square into h. This is the volume of the cylinder. So they don't give the volume of the cylinder. So you should know volume of the cylinder. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. And substitute all the values and differentiate both sides with respect to what? Then you will get the required value. So these are the basics to solve the past problem. Now, a square plate, second problem, a square plate expands uniformly the side is increasing at the rate of 5 centimeter per second. They are telling side is increasing at the rate of 5 centimeter per second. What is the rate of increasing area? So rate of increase in area when side is 10 centimeter. First, always to solve the problem, I am repeating, first write what is given. So what is given, my dear students? A square plate is expanding uniformly at the rate of 5 centimeter per second. So side is increasing. So they give side is increasing. So let us assume side, let x be the side. First we'll mention, let x be the side. So increasing means they give d by dt, rate of increase of side, d by dt of x they give. What is d by dt of x? 5 centimeter per second. Means side increases at the rate of 5 centimeter per second. So I am assuming x be the side. Side is increasing at the rate means rate of change of side. Rate of change of side means d by dt of side. Side here is x. So d by dt of x is 5 centimeter per second. That is given. Further, what is the rate of increase of area? Means they want you to find rate of increase of area. D by dt of A is how much? What is the increase of rate of area? This is a question mark. And they want you to find this when side is 10 centimeter. At x is equal to 10, they want you to find this. See, understand the question. Square plate. They are talking about what? Square plate. So, if you take this is a square plate. And for square plate, side is x. So now side is increasing. So then obviously area also will increase. So when x increases, at what rate area increases is the question. So now they are talking about what? Square. And they are talking about area of square. All of you know what is area of square. What is area of square? Area of square is side square. Side is x. So x square. This they don't give, you should know. What is the area of square? Side into side. That is here x into x, x square. So now increase or decrease means rate of change. So differentiate both the sides with respect to what? A t. With respect to t you differentiate. So LHS becomes d by dt of a and RHS becomes d by dt of x square. And what is derivative of x square? 2x into x power n is what? N into x power n minus 1. 2x and don't stop it. Into d by dt of internal function x. 2x into dx by dt. Let me clarify some important concept. Suppose if I ask d by dx of x square, you will write x square is 2x and you will stop it. You will get stop ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. But they are not asking d by dx, they are asking d by dt. D by dt of x square means, so 2x along with that into d by, see here this is t, that's why into d by dt of internal function. Internal function is x. So that's why derivative of x square is not just 2x here, because I am not differentiating with respect to x, I am differentiating with respect to what? T. That's why d by dt of x square is 2x into d by dt of x. So 2x into dx by dt. Now we are done. So we'll substitute. So dA by dt they want. So we need to find dA by dt, and dA by dt value is, we got 2 into x into dx by dt. Substitute the values. That is 2 into x. What is the value of x? 10 they give. 2 into 10 into dx by dt. What is dx by dt they give? 5. Substitute it. So now you know 5 2s are 10, 10 10s are 100, and you know area is, suppose side is in centimeter, if side is in centimeter, area will be in centimeter square. So centimeter square, and time, that was where measured per second, this is also per second only. So dA by dt you got rate of change of area they wanted, and you got the value. You got the value of rate of change of area. What is rate of change of area? 100 centimeter square per second. And in words you can write the conclusion. What is the conclusion? Therefore, area we got positive, so increases. When side increases, area also increases. Area increases at the rate of how much? 100 centimeter square per second. This is the conclusion. My dear students, in this problem they are talking about area. See, this is the side, this is the side x, and this is the area A, and you increase the x value, So when you increase the side, so side is big means area is also big, area also increases. At what rate area increases? To solve this problem, you should know mensurations. That is, you should know the formula. What is the formula for area of square? This they don't give. Area of square is what? Side square. If you assume side as x, x square. And they told rate of change of area. They gave rate of change of side. D by dt of x is given. This was given in the last problem. Dx by dt they have given. And they wanted, that was 5 centimeter per second. This was given. And they wanted to find what rate of change of area. D by dt of A is the question. So you should differentiate. Very interesting phenomenon is derivative here. So how to differentiate d by dt of x square? D by dt of x square is 2x into 2 minus 1 into d by dt of internal function. 2x into dx by dt. Next, the radius of circular blotting is increasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per minute. The radius of circular blotting means they are talking about ink which is in circular shape is increasing, and the radius is increasing at the rate of 3 centimeter per minute is given. Find the rate of increasing of its area when radius is 2 centimeter. As usual, they are talking about circle. So blotting is like this. This was the initial radius. Now it becomes bigger. Because it becomes bigger because radius is increasing. When radius increases, area also increases. So they are asking you to find the rate of change of area. So first, as usual, to solve any problem, first we should write given. So what is given, my dear students? So again, radius of circular blotting is increasing. Means they gave d by dt of radius. Radius means r. dr by dt is given. How much? 3 centimeter per minute. And at the and what rate area is increasing? They are asking you to find d by dt of area. A is question mark, and they want you to find this when radius is exactly 2 centimeter. First, 50% of the problem is reading the problem and writing what is given. If you can do this, 50% is solved. So now radius is increasing means d by dt of r, and rate of change of area means d by dt a, and whatever is given. Now they are talking about what? Circle. So first you should know the area of circle. What is the area of circle? Pi r square. So that they don't give. So in the problems they don't talk about mensurations. They are talking about circle. So for circle, all of you know area of circle. What is the area of circle? Pi r square. So now differentiate both sides because you need d by dt of a. So differentiate both the sides with respect to what? T. With respect to t. So LHS becomes d by dt of a is equal to d by dt of pi r square. D by dt of what? Pi r square. All of you know pi is constant, take it out. Apply d by dt for what? R square. So that is further. So d by dt of r square is 2r into d by dt of internal function. What is internal function? R. 2r into dr by dt. So now you got dA by dt. Write the value of dA by dt. What is dA by dt? dA by dt is equal to pi into 2r. 2 pi r into dr by dt. Substitute it. That is 2 pi into r. What is radius given? So radius given is 2 centimeter. 2 pi into 2 dr by dt. What is dr by dt? 3 centimeter per minute. So 3 centimeter per minute. So now simplify this. In the place of dr by dt, I am substituting dr by dt. In the place of r, I am substituting r. So 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12. 12 pi you got. dA by dt you got. What is dA by dt? 12 pi. And area, if radius is measured in centimeter, area is measured in centimeter square. So area is centimeter square per minute. See, first case is in per minute, this also should measure in per minute. Don't convert the time. So centimeter square per minute. So you got the answer. So therefore, what is the conclusion? Area they want, we got area, and we got positive value. So what is the conclusion we'll write? Therefore, area increases at the rate of 12 pi centimeter square per minute. area increases at the rate of 12 pi centimeter square per minute. Now further, so let me summarize. Last problem, they told there is a blot of ink which is in circle shape. So radius increases. So when radius increases, this is r. When r increases, obviously area also increases. They're talking about circle. So you should know, to solve the problem, you should know area is how much? Pi r square. What is area of circle? Pi r square. So if you know this, then you can differentiate both sides and get the answer. And while differentiating, pi is what? Constant, will take it out, and r square, what is derivative of r square? After you take pi out, r square is 2r into d by dt of internal function r. 2r into dr by dt is derivative of this. Pi is constant, take it out. So these are the basics to solve the past problem. Dear students, till now I have done 3 problems. The problem 1 we have solved, that is cylinder, volume of cylinder, pi r square h. Second one we have solved, square, area of square, side square, x square. Now we have done circle, area of circle, pi r square. Now we'll go ahead with more problems. A particle moves in a straight line. Distance s is given by s is equal to 2t square plus 5t minus 3. Find the velocity. See, before we go to the fourth problem, first become thorough with this. So first, velocity, though it's science concept, but we discuss rate measure. Velocity means what? Rate of change of displacement or distance. Rate of change of displacement, or we say distance. Displacement. Sometimes displacement, in spite of this, they'll also give distance. So rate of change of distance. See, suppose if they give s, velocity is d by dt of s. S may be distance or displacement. And acceleration. Acceleration means rate of change of velocity, d by dt of v. And you know, acceleration, just now I told rate of change of velocity, d by dt of v. Or I say d by dt of v means, what is v? ds by dt. So then it will become d by dt of ds by dt, d square s by dt square. This is acceleration. Acceleration is double derivative of distance or single derivative of velocity. So based on this, we'll have problems. Now we'll go to the first problem. A particle moves in a straight line. They give distance s and find the velocity. They want you to find velocity when t is 4 seconds. I told you velocity means ds by dt. So first s is given. We'll take what is given. So what is s they give? S equation they give 2t square plus 5t minus 3. S is 2t square, then plus 5t minus 3 plus 5t minus 3. So now differentiate both sides with respect to t. Then LHS becomes d by dt of s is equal to RHS d by dt of 2t square plus d by dt of 5t minus d by dt of 3. Now 2 is constant, take it out, and d by dt of 2t square, t square is 2t, plus 5 is constant, take out, d by dt of t is 1, d by dt of t is 1, minus 3 is 0. So my dear students, directly I have written, so I am talking about d by dt of, if they give 2t square, all of you know 2t square means 2 is constant, take it out, apply d by dt of t square. See here t matches, so 2 into derivative of this is 2t, like that. So and 5 constant, take out, d by dt of t is 1, d by dx of x is 1, d by dt of t is 1. So now we got 2 to the 4t, 4t plus 5 is the ds by dt. ds by dt is called as what? Velocity. Rate of change of distance is velocity, v. In spite of ds by dt, you can write v. V you got. What is the v value you got? So finally we got v. V is what? 4t plus 5. In the place of t, at a time t is equal to, they will give in the problem. So in time is how much they give? 4 seconds. In the place of t, substitute 4. So t is equal to 4 seconds they give, substitute it. So v is 4 into t is 4 plus 5, that is v is equal to 4 4s are 16 plus 5, that is 21 units per second. So they told distance. So suppose if distance is meter per second or units per second, because they have not mentioned, so we cannot take. So 21 units This is per second. Why? Because they give time in seconds. What is velocity? D by dt of s. So d by dt of s, differentiate both sides with respect to s. LHS becomes ds by dt. ds by dt is called as v. Instead of ds by dt, put v, and right side you differentiate and put the time value what is given. What is given? 4 seconds. Substitute, you will get the answer. Next we have s is equal to 40 cube plus 90 square plus 5t. Find the initial velocity. They want you to find initial velocity. Initial velocity, they just want initial velocity, and where s is the distance traveled by the time in t seconds. So now s is equal to 4t cube plus 9t square plus 5t. This is given. If you want any velocity, first you should differentiate distance. So differentiate both the sides with respect to t. So LHS becomes d by dt of s. RHS becomes d by dt of 4t cube plus d by dt of 9t square plus d by dt of 5t. Now simplify this. LHS ds by dt is called as v, velocity, and 4 is constant, take it out, apply d by dt for what? T cube, plus here you can see 9 is constant, take it outside, d by dt of what? T square, then plus 5 is constant, take it out, apply d by dt for what? T. Now 4 into derivative of t cube is 3t square plus 9 into derivative of t square is 2t plus 5 into d by dt of t is 1. Now 4 into 9 into, now 4 3s are 12 t square plus 18 t plus 5. This is velocity. Initial velocity, they want initial velocity. Remember my dear students, initial velocity means when the body starts moving. When the body starts moving, we'll set time towards 0. Initial velocity means velocity when time is 0. What is initial velocity? Velocity when time is 0, that is a hint. So now in the place of t, put what? 0. They have not given time is 0, but it is understood. They want what velocity? Initial velocity. Remember, initial velocity means when the body starts moving. When the body started, we'll first set the time towards 0. Then the timer starts. So therefore, whenever they mention initial velocity, you should take time as what? 0. So now you find velocity. Velocity means differentiate both sides. LHS ds by dt. ds by dt is velocity. At time t is 0, we call it as initial velocity. So initial velocity is 12 into 0 square plus 18 into 0 plus 5. So now everything, so 0, this is 0, 0 plus 0 plus 5, so 5 will get. So 5 units per second. So therefore, we got initial velocity. What is the initial velocity? Initial velocity we got 5. So 5 units per second. If distance is meters, meters per second. If distance is centimeter, centimeter per second, like that. They are not told distance, they told this equation. So they want, so distance is in, distance is in meters. So distance is in meters. So 5 meter per second. Otherwise, I will take 5 units per second. Now its distance is in meters, 5 meters per second. This is meters. Next. Now s is given 40 square plus 70 plus 9. Find the acceleration. Acceleration means what? Double derivative of distance. D square s by dt square. So now s is given. S is 4t square plus 70 plus 9. So differentiate both sides with respect to t. LHS becomes d by dt of s. RHS becomes d by dt of 4t square plus d by dt of 70 plus d by dt of 9. Further, I can write d by dt of s is velocity. Velocity is 4 is constant, take it out, derivative of t square is 2t, plus 7 is constant, take it out, derivative of t is 1, and derivative of 9 is 0. That's it. So now you got velocity. What is velocity? 4 to the 8t plus 7. They are not interested in velocity. Again differentiate. Again differentiate both sides with respect to t. Means rate of change of velocity. LHS becomes d by dt of v. RHS becomes d by dt of 8t plus d by dt of 7. So rate of change of velocity, d by dt of v means rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity is acceleration. 8 is constant, take it out. D by dt of t is 1 plus derivative of 7 is 0. So now you got acceleration. What is a? You got 8 into 1 is 8 plus 0 is 8. So you know velocity. See here, find the acceleration. So 8 units per second square. Acceleration is measured in second square. If distance is in meter, we say 8 meter per second square. What is acceleration? Rate of change of velocity. Differentiate the velocity. How to get velocity? Differentiate the distance. So S, v is ds by dt and a is dv by dt. After you get v, again differentiate, double derivative, and put the time value whatever they give. Next, S is root of 1 minus t. S is displacement. Prove that velocity varies inversely as displacement. So they want you to prove. So S is 1 minus t. Call it as 1. I'll differentiate both sides. Both sides with respect to what? T. That is ds by dt. ds by dt is d by dt of root of 1 minus t. LHS ds by dt, you know what is meant by ds by dt? Velocity. And derivative of root x. Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Derivative of root of 1 minus t is 1 by 2 root of 1 minus t into d by dt of internal function, that is 1 minus t. That is 1 by 2 root 1 minus t into derivative of 1 is 0 minus derivative of t is minus 1. So it will become minus 1 divided by 2 root of 1 minus t. This is velocity. And minus 1 by 2 in spite of root of 1 minus t, can I say root of 1 minus t is yes. So I'll write like this. So you got velocity. What is the velocity equation you got? Velocity equation is minus 1 by 2 s or into 1 by s, I'll write. So this 1 minus 1 by 2 is number is constant. So if I remove proportionality, v is proportional to 1 by s. See, if one is in numerator, other is in denominator, we say inverse. So therefore we proved it. Therefore velocity varies inversely as displacement, because v is proportional to 1 by s. V is in numerator, s is in denominator, remaining is constant. If you remove constant, we say proportionality. So just we have to substitute the value of root of 1 minus t. Here you have root of 1 minus t. Root of 1 minus t, here you can see what is root of 1 minus t? S. So in spite of root of 1 minus t, I am putting s, that's it. Next, yes, they want you to find velocity and acceleration when t is 2. Velocity means what? ds by dt. Acceleration means what? dv by dt. After that, put time 2 seconds, you will get the answer. So now s is given 4t square minus 2t plus 3. So differentiate both sides. ds by dt is equal to 4 into derivative of t square is 2t minus 2 into derivative of t is 1 and derivative of 1 is 0. So you know v ds by dt means rate of change of distance. Rate of change of distance is velocity, and 4 to the 8t minus 2. So you got velocity, and they want, call it as equation 1 because we use this again. So you got v is what? 8t minus 2. At a time is given. What is the time given? Time given is 2 seconds. At a t is 2, v is 8t minus 2. So 8 into 2 minus 2, that is 16 minus 2, 14. So v is 14 meter per second. And now they want acceleration. Take velocity equation. What is velocity? 8t minus 2. Again differentiate. Again differentiate both sides with respect to t. LHS becomes d by dt of v. And RHS, 8 is constant, take it out. D by dt of t is 1. This is 0. Just we'll get 8. And we don't have time. So this is a. But we don't have value of t to substitute. Here t is not there. So answer is 8. 8 meter per second square or units per second square. Acceleration means rate of change of velocity or double derivative of s. Anything fine. Now 9th question. They want initial velocity. All of you know initial velocity means put time 0. And they want when the body will come to rest. See, when the body will come to rest means final velocity v should equate to 0. So find velocity equated to 0 and solve for t. So now I give the hints for 9th one. S is given. Differentiate both sides. You will get dv by dt. Initial means after you find dv by dt, in the place of t put 0. And after you find v, in the place of t you put 0, you will get t. That is body at rest. So these are the two important questions you can solve. So now In today's session, I taught all the possible rate measures and applications of derivatives. Please sit and revise all these things, and we'll go ahead with some more numericals. Thanks for attending the session. I'll see you in my next session. Thank you.